Hello. If needed, this is the third Copperplate class, and we actually get into writing not just letters, but words today. So, yay, we're making progress. All right. So, using your page 3, we're going to go from last week, we ended up with I. And now we're going to go to you. So it starts like the I, come up parallel to the slant line. You've got two downstrokes, release your pressure, come back up, and end up here at the waistline. And once again, I apparently have it's probably my paper towel fibers getting caught in the point of my nib. Oh well. All right, so like I said, this is page 3, and you're going to do 3 lines of individual U's. What in the world? This is jiggling. I don't like that at all. One after another. Please fill your line and keep them close to each other. We want to fit as many letters on a line as we can. So you're going to do 3 lines of U. Starts at the baseline, ends at the waistline. So pause the video and letter 3 lines of U's. Okay, the next letter we're going to do is T. T is going to start like the U and go up. Notice it's right on the slant line. A little over halfway into this second space here. It's like a giant I. But then pick up your pen and cross the T in 2 strokes. It might not be necessary when you're writing teeny tiny, but when we're writing big like this, you're going to pick up your pen and do it in 2 strokes so that you're not dragging. See, it's easy to drag the ink through the to the cross on the cross when you're dragging the cross across the downstroke. You get that. You can get that. So you're going to make a giant I, and then we notice you cross it halfway between the top of the T and the waistline. And it's time for me to wipe my pen again. But if you see, there are 3, I want you to do 3 lines of T on your page 3. So do that next. Okay, our next letter is N, which is going to go up on the slant line, down on the slant line, square bottom, pick up your pen, and do up, down, up. So the N is the St. Louis arch plus up, down, up. When you put them together, it looks like that. So what I want you to do is 3 lines of N. Pause the video and work on that. Now it's time for M, which is just like the N, except we're going to add another hump to it. So there's that St. Louis arch. Pick up your pen, go up, down. We're going to have a square bottom again. pick up your pen into the wet ink, up, down, up. So there's your M. We'll do it one more time. Up, down, pick up your pen into the wet ink, up, down, square bottom, pick up your pen, up, down, up. And now we actually can start writing words. But first, as I've been having you do 3 lines of M's, really nice, close to each other like that. Okay, the first word we're going to write is the word it. We're going to start at the baseline, come up and do an I, and that swings into the T. And I ran out of ink. Oh well. That's what you do with it. Okay. Dot the I, cross the T. Load up my pen again and do the it, hopefully without running out of ink this time. Okay, so do 3 lines of it, please. And the next word we're going to write is mum. So it's going to be an M. Swing up out of the M, and it becomes the upstroke for the U. Square tops on the U, and then up, down, make your M. I'm going to go back and make sure that it's nice and square and sitting on the baseline. One of the things that I want you to be aware of is that all the letters need to touch the baseline and the waistline. So don't do this or this, where it's like, oh, I think I'm going to go bouncy. Oh, yeah, we're not going to do that. This is bouncy faux calligraphy. You can do that later when you learn what you're doing with the basics, but all of your letters need to touch the baseline and the waistline and not expand beyond them or shrink to inside inside the spaces. Okay, so we're not gonna do that. So write 3 lines of the word mum. I want to give you 2 more letters and some words. This is page 2A. The W is going to be starting like the U. But when we get to this point, it curves back to the left and you make a little pigtail, just a cute little pigtail. And this exit stroke is going to connect to your next letters. It's not going to connect from down here on the baseline. It's going to connect up high. So you can see after you've done a couple lines of W's, 3 lines of W's, okay, then This is how we write win. Curve to the left, pigtail, and then there's a little bit of a, it's like stringing garland. Come down here, have the square top to your I, and release the pressure, and then I to N, and then dot the I. So some of the letters are going to connect up high. Most of them are going to be down low, but you're not going to go straight across. It's going to be, there's a little bow here. So there's win, and then here's wit. And hooked on phonics worked for me. We're just going to work with the letters that we have and write wood. Ha. So the W connects with the U just like it does with the I. Okay, so I want you to practice your W's and your win and wit and wood. Do that. And our last letter for this lesson is a V. Up, down, up, and it finishes just exactly like the W. Up, down, up, curve to the left, a little bit of a pigtail. The V connects to the I, and we'll make the word vim, which means energy. It's actually a word, unlike the next one I made up, which is vunt. V-U-N-T. You notice that the letters are all the same distance apart. You create beauty when you do that. The last make-believe word is vuv. V-U-V. And this ends at the waistline because all words start and end at either the baseline or the waistline. So I think that with practice time, you will have enough to make up this class, and I hope you're enjoying your practice and learning the letters. It's going to take us the whole semester to make it through all the lowercase and then the uppercase, but that's okay. We have lots of time left. So hope you're enjoying your Copperplate. Miss you guys. Bye.